Some bad news for US players looking to get into the last Grand Prix before the release of Dominaria. Grand Prix Hartford has hit its main event capacity of 1,800 players. According to the Channel Fireball Twitter account, the cap was set at 1,800 due to the limitations of the Hartford Convention Center. There will still be spots available for players who win last chance trials on Friday, but the cap already takes into account cancellations, so no spots are expected to free up before the start of the event on Saturday. For our Dominaria previews today, there are plenty of exciting reveals, but one of the biggest might be BLACKBLADE REFORGE, shown off by First Strike Podcast. A rare 2-mana legendary equipment, it says equip 7, but it also says equip legendary creature 3. The equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each land you control. Also, check out that flavor text. It spilled the blood of one elder dragon. In Gideon's hands, it may yet taste another's. Is the BLACKBLADE going to corrupt Gideon? Are we going to see a white-black Gideon in the future? Is he going to one-shot Nicol Bolas? What? First Strike's other preview card goes along with the Phoenix cards we've seen in the past, Rising from the Dead. WARCRY Phoenix is an uncommon 2/2 for 3 and a red. It has flying and haste and says, whenever you attack with 3 or more creatures, you may pay 2 and a red. If you do, return WARCRY Phoenix from your graveyard to the battlefield, tapped and attacking. Mark Rosewater's preview card for today is what we'll call an homage to a card from Invasion. Untamed KAVU is an uncommon 2/2 for 1 and a green. It has Vigilance, Trample, and Kicker 3. If you pay the kicker cost, it comes into play with 3 +1/+1 counters on it. Untamed KAVU is doing its best KAVU Titan impression, except it has Vigilance, gets the Trample without the kicker cost, and is downshifted in rarity. Make new friends, but keep the old? One is silver and the other's gold? I don't know. With Kicker returning in Dominaria, there's some really cool new cards that support the mechanic. The Lords of Limited podcast today showed off 3 new cards that will make your kicked cards even better. Halar, the Fire Fletcher, is an uncommon 3/3 legendary elf archer for 1 red-green. It has Trample and says, whenever you cast a spell, if that spell was kicked, put a +1/+1 counter on Halar the Fire Fletcher. Then Halar deals damage equal to the number of +1/+1 counters on it to each opponent. Elfhave Druid is a double mana dork for the kicker strategy. An uncommon 0/2 elf druid for 1 and a green. It adds a green, or adds 2 green if you use it to cast kicked spells. The final preview from Lords of Limited is a common beast that will work well with both of their other cards. Baloth Gorger is a 4/4 for 2 green that has Kicker 4. If it was kicked, it enters the battlefield with 3 +1/+1 counters. Finally, Jay and Ellie recaps one of the longest running story threads in Magic with Liliana defeating her demons, and reveals what might be the end of the last demon in Settle the Score. An uncommon sorcery for 2 black, it says exile target creature. Put 2 loyalty counters on a planeswalker you control. That's our show for today, April 10th. Make sure to like and subscribe to our channel to keep up with all the latest Magic news and strategy. I'm Jeremy Knoll, and this has been Split Second.